Welcome back. Smooth in Crypto. I'm your host, Maxwell Smooth. It is day 64 in Titan X, and we're just doing our thing over here, right? It's been a great holiday season. Just got back from North Carolina, long drive, instantly took a shower, right? Got right on my video. So it's been a little bit, right? 2 days off, but overall, I've been doing nothing but just being on Twitter, looking at tweets, right? Watching YouTube. Like it's been great. Talking with family and stuff. And a lot of my relatives are interested in Titan X, right? And they always ask me kind of what type of cryptos and what I'm doing, right? But overall, I told them what it is, and it really sparked their interest. And I didn't, give them any financial advice. I just told them this is what I'm in, and if you ever want to learn more about it, just let me know. But a lot of the stuff, right? They're very, very new to crypto, right? Everything's on Coinbase or Robinhood, kind of crap like that. So they don't quite get it, and even if I explain it to them, they just think they know everything. So I'm just gonna let them ride, let them rock, and that's completely fine with me, right? But overall, day 64. Everybody thought we'd be done by now, right? It's going to be done by December, right? Now it's going to be done by January. So it's just hilarious to me. I'm still rocking and grooving, and let's just get right into it. So, estimated Titan X at the end of a miner is 1.346 billion. Estimated costs $484 or 0.2103 ETH. This continues to go up, right? Obviously, the ETH price is fluctuating, but overall, right, 0.2103 is a good bit over what we initially paid for day one. So market value at the end of a miner's 38.79, roughly still a 7x. So basically the same, right? Market price of the Titan X is 502882. Global T rank is 226,270. Current Titan X per day of mining is 6.414 million. So this is dropping pretty sufficiently every single day, and 8.2% early adoption amplifier, and that daily update is continuously just doing its thing. It doesn't care what the price is doing, it doesn't care what the community's doing. It's just going to continue to drop and increase where it needs to. And it's looking solid to me. I mean, still a 7x waiting less than a year is still very, very good. Payouts, right? We just had a payout today, right, for the 8-day miner, and we still we got $110,000 in there already. So you know the next update is in 11 hours and 18 minutes. So just $110,000 in less than a day, right, is still very awesome. 28-day payout is sitting at 1.82 million. 90-day payout is 4.9 million, and 369-day payout is 4.9 million as well. So we're looking good. 2.2 million in the 888-day payout. So a lot of money is going to be coming out in the near future, right? We have a big month. January is a big month of payments if you're staked, and that 90 days is just going to be so juicy. So everything's looking very, very good, right? And the buy and burn, right, is still sitting at over 32 million, and we have burned 14,314 Ethereum so far. So this thing is just continuously burning, buying and burning. Doesn't matter what people are doing, right? This is exactly where it needs to be, right? So, and I say it yet again, right? If ETH 2x is right, this is 44 million, and this is 20.4 million. So it's pretty amazing what Jake has made, and the fact that we still are 32 million deep with a good amount of liquidity, right, is still very, very good. Let's just pull that up real quick. So very healthy amount of buy and burn. Stats, right? 7.17 liquid, still great, right? Obviously, we have 810 billion in circulation, but the same dollar amount, basically 2.4 million, right? Roughly 2.4 million of total liquid supply available. And buy and burn is bought and burned 56.9%. Staked amount is 35.59%, right? So we're inflating like crazy, and the fact that we are still less than 10% is very good to me. I think a lot of people realize how important staking is, and that's why staking is growing so exponentially, right? A lot of people, right? They're either selling parts of their miners and restarting new ones, or they're putting pieces into staked and then starting new miners, right? There's so many game theory on how you can compound what you're doing. And overall, the fact that we have, 4 trillion and 4.8 trillion tokens, that's fine, right? It's still very, very thick, right? $11.6 million in the staked amount and $2.4 million in the liquid amount. Still very, very good, right? I still think even though we have 810 billion in circulating supply, right? A lot of people, when hyper comes out, are going to be using liquid, right? If they don't have staked amount, right, and they want to get in for hyper, they're going to be using liquid. And there's some hints that Jake has been dropping about hyper that has just been really, really intriguing, right? So we'll go to the bookmarks. Let's just, so you can see right here, right? 2 hours ago, the rules have changed. No ETH needed for hyper. TitanX build on hyper. And he put it here, right? Hyper 2 liquid. So it seems like hyper is going to be only used with TitanX. And I think that is so bullish. And it's really, really going to be crushing TitanX supply. And you're going to want some liquid Titan on the side before hyper comes out. And obviously, we're going to learn more and more as time goes on. But Titan X liquid is needed, as well as more than likely Titan X stakes. So very, very bullish. I'm really loving it, right? And we'll go through this as well. As participant utilizing the stake functionality of the Titan X app, here are the upcoming dates to receive a payout in the form of ETH during the month of January 2024. So we're going to have a payment on the 7th, the 15th, the 19th, the 23rd, the 25th, and the 31st. We're going to have 7 payments in January. That is going to be crazy. So it's looking really nice. 7 payments if you're staked is amazing. So I know a lot of people are going to be using putting in miners with that. And also the Titan X Google sheet I've created. Haven't got it? Leave a comment. I'll DM. So Mike Dean's Google sheet that he made is very, very informative and has a lot of great stuff for upcoming dates, current dates, past dates. And I would just suggest, if you have not got it, definitely DM him or just go to his profile and get that thing. So Mike Dean also tweeted, all supply of Titan X in existence was once created by a Titan X miner. Same is true for Bitcoin. So exactly, right? And that's why I love when people get mad of coins comparing themselves to Bitcoin, but this is very true. All of the Titan X that has ever existed has been started by miners and will continue to do that. And that daily update is going to make this even more bullish, right? We're going to have a halving almost every single year, if not more than one per year. And it's just going to create such a price shock. So long term, it's going to be insane. Yep. Yet again, on Titan X platform, we have 7 staking payouts over the next 33 days. Individual ETH payments to stakers in Titan X. So, it's going to be quite a ride. And I can't wait until, we have all of these projects being built. I mean, there's over 10 plus projects that are currently being built on top of Titan X, right? And you could say what you want, that they want to get a piece of how much burn Titan they got and this and that, but overall, any type of stickiness within that project, right, to Titan X is important. And we got to make sure that we don't support the ones that are just trying to, really reap the benefits of our community. We want to make sure that their only goal is to benefit Titan X. And it's really easy not to do that, right? It's just scalping all of the money that we got rolling and stuff. So day 64, we have 226,000 miners, almost 12,000 unique users, right? 11,887, 42.3K Ethereum used. And This is cumulative unique users. This is a thing Mike Dean added to it, right? And so you see that it's growing a good amount every single day. So there's just a little bit new every single day, which is awesome, right? And we've stuck around that 4,000 mark of miners used every single day. People are really bullish short term, right? A lot of people are flipping short term miners, and they're obviously doing long term miners. So pretty amazing stuff. That buy and burn. I mean, you see what we're doing. I mean, we're burning a lot of tokens, and it's needed, right? I know inflation is outdoing what the buy and burn is producing, but overall, like in the future, and we've had some deflationary days. Don't get me wrong, which is really awesome to see, especially at the highest inflation that we're really going to see. And we're burning a million plus dollars every single day. So billions of tokens. I mean, yesterday 416 billion, the day before 426 billion, day before 386 billion. So it's looking very juicy. I mean, the fact that we are still afloat, right? I mean, obviously we're under 503, and you could say what you want about the price, but overall, if you're playing the game right, staking and mining and stuff like that, it doesn't really affect you as much. And short-term miners are less profitable than they were, and that's obviously going to be the case when short-term miners and flips like that have went down so much. You're going to go long, right? So a lot of the average people that are doing it now are going 60 days to 90 days, 80 days, right? And that's just going to create less inflation over time and kind of create more of a stable, roadmap. And I think a lot of people that have done max length miners are sitting pretty. I mean, obviously, we've seen what it peaked at, and we've seen what it is now, right? And it's not as juicy as it was before, but overall, the coin count is the exact same. And in times of low price, the only thing that matters is coin accumulation, and the coin accumulation that you're getting for miners right now is still amazing, right? You're still getting a ton of Titan X, and the X's are just going to be crazy multiples when it starts going up, if it starts going up, right? Obviously, no expectation from anybody. And overall, we have a lot of great projects coming out. So, right, we see we're down 11.4% on the day, right? And this thing is a lot of buys, a lot of sells, a lot of green days, right? And but the liquidity is still sitting at 1.4 million. And that's one of the benefits of this project is that we have a thick selling liquidity. And that's really one of the things that matters the most when there's so much inflation in the beginning, right? And market cap is still sitting at 5.4 million. So there's definitely been more buys than sells numerically, but overall the volume is about 200,000 less, right? And I think over time, people that have been gaming the system are really going to be FOMO'd hard, right? When this thing has been really does what it does. So I'm stacking staked amount, I'm stacking the liquid, right? I'm continuously starting new miners, I'm rolling the profits, and I'm just loving this project. The project has made a lot of people money and has bought, a ton of different things for people, right? And overall, crypto is a solo sport, and you could say what you want about it, but if the project's made everybody money and the hate doesn't even matter, right? And the fact that we're down right now, yeah, it sucks in the short term, but if you're have a great, minor ROI if you put it out long term. And if you're staked and those payouts are coming, then you're not affected by price. And a lot of people that are flooding this project do not get that at all, right? They're really, really solely looking at price chart. And the price chart is not great, right? But overall, it's not that big of a deal when you have so many different metrics of revenue within one project. So if you guys broaden your view. If you're hating on this project, you'll realize why people that like this project are not worried about it. And there's still money to be made, and there's still going to be money to be made in the future, right? So Feels great to be back, right? And one thing I'm going to add to these videos is bookmarked tweets. So if you guys want me to, show your tweets, definitely at me on Twitter, Smoothing Crypto on Twitter as well. And I'll put up 3 to 5 tweets that I really like. I'm always on there, so I'm on the road to 1,000 followers. And if you guys want to follow me there. And it's still the same thing. 70% of you guys that are watching this YouTube video right now are not subscribed to my channel. So please hit that subscribe button. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out that's watching and not subscribing. So I appreciate everybody for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Till next time. Peace.